Into the Dust Bowl.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
I feel like Tatooine is always important. It's like the middle of nowhere, but it doesn't feel like it because everyone's fate is tied to Tatooine.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Take bets now whether there's a Sarlacc pit in this game. My money's on yes.
How can I help? Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we... True, I suppose. And yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us. Revan's end was... As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return.
All right.
Yes, what's in... Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to... I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Tatooine for training. And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you? A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal.
He's such a hater.
I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not gonna wait around until... Yeah, we'll just see about that one. Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is... Just forget I said anything. Let's just...
That went well. Let's get out of here. Nobody lives in here. Zalbar's finally going to talk to us. Who is eating the food?
How may I be of... What is it you would like? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find... Well, back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially with the hind end of space. A pit, but we had heard of them. Well, champions of truth. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image. Yes,
When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination. They were quite striking. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. The fool. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted, although perhaps I was not entirely ready. But thanks to you, I have been... Come, there is much we should do.
Cool. Just doing the rounds with everybody again.
Hey there. I always heard Tatooine was nothing but a rock covered by a bunch of worthless sand. I can't even figure out why... Sorry I can't be more help, you know? All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself.
Okay, well, we're in the right spot to do that, because he's here on Tatooine.
Yeah, what do you want? Tatooine is one big desert, with rocks sticking out. I heard that some of my people came here after the world of my clan. Ordo was much like this. Dust basins and rock crags. But my world at least has some green around the equator. This place, there are some vicious people on this world, but the desert is the real enemy. Trips out in the desert, especially the deep desert. You have anything else you... I don't have as many strange stories like in one battle above the world of Alpha. For 5 days they had managed... My task was to assault one of... Once they had surrounded those units, things didn't go as I had planned. While fending off our main... I turned my force... Their slow, ponderous ship... It was amusing to watch the survivors. They were shredded by the rings. Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight... Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. Is there something else? Your choice. I'm here.
Alright, I think we've checked in with everybody. We can head outside into the Dust Bowl.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
He sounds like the G-Man. I don't know if that actually is his voice actor, but it kind of sounds like him.
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
We've been here for 2 minutes and we're already getting scammed.
I'm sorry. While Zerka Corporation would like to encourage interest in Tatooine, we must first deal with the docking fees. Our operations here are very expensive. We must recoup basic costs somehow. I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world. That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look. I can't really get into... I'm sorry.
Damn.
It's not really a big secret, but... Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hunt. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. The Sand People. They're vicious and attack outsiders on sight. More animals than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate. Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not. It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faz. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing. Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's... I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. That's not much in... You a digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
They're a little mysterious guys.
There. It's not... It depends on... While you're at... I suppose you could... That's not... You a digger? You're not going... You could always... It depends on...
Wow,
While you're at the
going in
office,
circles.
I suppose... I can't say... As you wish. Welcome back.
No, I don't want to talk to this guy anymore.
As you...
I talked to him, it was like the last thing I did. This is one of those games where you think you get in trouble for stealing when you loot stuff, but you don't. You can just loot anybody's anybody's crate, whatever. Nothing belongs to anyone. Except me.
Ki nulirak Achua pengti Yun patisa Chiwi aita ka chong chicha Agi inko tune chuna muri ra Tangit wam Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo Kun muri ra slimo poiwanga Tangit wama Chiwi aita ka chong chicha
Are these freaks in the movies? They're like two people?
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri rati like kuka. Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri rati like kuka. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jikona. Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun muli ras limo poiwanga tang ki muli ra kun chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo kun muli ras baba Hassan Shan no ba muli rati like kuka ki muli Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo kun muli ras chiwi aita ka chong chicha agi inko tune chuna muli ra tangi wam
Alright.
Kinda no konik dota patisa patisa
Papuilta, Kolo Duf, Ivan Rebu, Ikel Irima. Uudasta sieltä, uutta kelkiis, kolotusta. Papuilta, kolotus Ivan Rebu, Ipapoilta. Kolo Luf, Ivan Rebu, Luftadan Gelfa. Moisidan Gelfa. Uden Tuf Blab Van Nibu Gelfa. Moipapoilta. Kolo Luf, Ivan Rebu,
What the hell? They're just dumping me with a bunch of freaks. Leaving me a bunch of critters in my shit, bro. Get fucking rodents and pests now. Like we don't have enough to deal with. Well, should we already go and check on that? I'm kind of worried about our ship here. All right. Yeah, here they are. What the fuck? Well, they're kind of cute though. Well, we're definitely not gonna kill it. It's pretty messed up, but... Alright. I mean, what are we supposed to do with these guys? Okay, well, if the only option to get rid of them right now is to just, I don't know, end their lives, I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to leave, then. We're not going to worry about them. Maybe the problem will solve itself, or maybe it'll get worse. Who's to say? I swear to God, I can never get out of this freaking ship, though. Alright, we're back to it. Let's get in there and see what this place is all about.
You a swoop racer? Crazy fool.
Beautiful. Let's take it all in.
With Terrace gone, I wonder who the Sith will turn on next.
So...
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need?
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare. It's the bone plate from the head of the desert raid. My husband was so proud when he found it. He had just started hunting. He said he felt sure the next hunt would bring in more, so we waited to sell this one. Will you buy it? I can't sell it.
I don't know what's better, to just buy it from her straight up, or can't buy it, take it and sell it for you.
You will? Oh, thank you so...
Whoa, we're gonna be super generous here?
700 credits. Oh, thank you. It is more than generous of you. I don't know...
Wow. Sometimes helping people feels pretty good, you know?
Thank you for helping this woman. It may not seem like such a great thing to you, but you are making a difference.
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You've saved us.
She seems legit, but how do we know that she wasn't conning us? Well, we got light side points, that's all that matters. I do want to go into the hunting lodge, though. Let's go in there and see what's up. Alright. This is that guy that she was talking about selling to.
Dasta Shelfa, Ufta Gelpis, Kolodufta, Abuelta, Koloduf, Rolo, Puntas, Ufta, Dasta Shelfa, Puntas, Ufta Gelpis, Puntas, Abuelta, Koloduf, Ivan Rebut, Mikel Irimo, Puntas Shelfa, Ufta Gelpis, Kolodufta, Puntas, Abuelta, Koloduf, Puntas, Abuelta, Koloduf.
Get lost, Tenderfoot. I
Nice.
hunt Desert Raid. I don't... Well, you sure know how to get on my good side. You're just trotting out bantha pats, but thanks all the same. My name is Doric Quinn. I'm a hunter. I hunt. Is that enough, or should I start listing my... If I knew the best place, why would I tell anyone? It would be worth too much to me to let it get out. It doesn't matter anyway. This season has been dry for me, as it has for almost everyone. Perhaps someone else is holding out, but there are simply fewer raid up. It used to be a one-on-one test. Hunter against hunted. Now people just want the credits. I could stomach maybe a pair or a team of hunters, but some now use battle droids. That's not for me to say. I won't be a troublemaker in so small a community. I've tracked wild beasts my whole life, but I've only been hunting here for 5 years. I've much to learn. There are hunters that go after the big kills, the crate dragons. I don't know how they do it. I never even see the things. Comad is the one I respect, but I also trust that the only difference between us is experience. I don't go telling stories about one word, though. Watch yourself around the Gamorreans. Gurk and his buddies aren't to be trusted. Everyone else I respect because they have skill. Those guys... Just watch your back when you hunt. If that's what you want, you'll have to ask around. Comad Fortuna is a much more experienced hunter than I am. The local Jawas are a good source of information, even if it is... Again? If that's what you want, good hunting.
Alright, how do I get my hunting license? That's what we need to do.
What can I do for you? Did my wife send you? This ain't about credits, is it? Oh, of course. Who put you up to this, my wife? I meant what I said about having no credits. Well, my name is Tanis, and what I do is hunt. I'm sure you've heard of me. Well, actually, I hope you haven't. There isn't any. Too many hunters, not enough prey. I can barely keep it. Of course, it's better than going alone. What if I stumbled on a bunch of sand people? These solo hunters are crazy.
Yes, I am on Tatooine. Just got here. Don't know what I'm doing. Trying to get a hunting license at this point.
What do I care? I need to eat. I also need to pay for parts so the wife can keep the droids running. It's all about the credits. Some guys will talk about honor and stuff, but they still sell their plates to Faza. I suppose, but so what? When that resource goes belly up, I'll just move on. I'm not real popular with the others, but they just fool themselves. They're in
Lady by the door? Okay. Is she our licensor? She's gonna get us hooked up?
Uptight and cold like my wife. They don't like me.
This guy hates his wife, man.
I don't fit in, but I don't let it bug me. The Gamorreans are different. Good rowdy drinking buddies. Gurk and his boys, they understand that hunting is a business.
Thanks for the tip.
They
I appreciate that.
Other things.
You've only been here a minute and you've been incredibly helpful.
Turn your back on them. Ever. Nothing. Nothing at all. Dorak is reasonable. Ask around the...
Once we get through this guy's dialogue, I'll head over there.
Too long. But it beats smuggling. You ever run into a Sith dreadnought in the desert?
We're doing a light side playthrough. So, every opportunity, we're giving money away, we're helping orphans.
Hell, I married her. No, seriously now. I had this friend that crossed Sith space and got stripped. It's not like I have much now, I guess, but I still prefer sand people to getting ambushed. She doesn't understand me. You know the drill. It's not my fault. She knew who I was when she...
Nice. Blaming the wife for everything. Alright.
Fine.
I think we can head out from this guy now. Or maybe this bit.
Who knows the planet? I don't know. I guess the sand people. I'm usually right. Sure. My blood. They almost got me last year. Tore up 2 of my battle droids. Where they got weapons to cut battle armor, I don't know. They act like animals, but they can... I don't know. Pick a dune and walk. They'll get... Smart traders. They've salvaged and sold me my own damage. They don't say much I can understand. I think they're a little slow, but who am I to judge, huh? Good hunting.
Alright, let's go talk to that lady you suggested. By the door. Is this a lady? That's a dude. AI viewers. Why didn't the Twitch filter catch that one? They all look the same. Yeah, I know. I feel like I've talked to these people again and again. $5,000? Yeah, I don't even know if I have that. So was that the right person? Was it that person I just talked to? First person to call Tatooine hospitable. Alright. Well, I think we've been through here. Exterminate some locals in the desert. Damn. So if I'm doing a light side playthrough, though, do I want to threaten the droid lady, or can I just smooth talk her? The droid salesperson. So do you think... who's this guy? Okay, these guys don't talk. Was it this guy that offers the... Oh, okay, so I have to go somewhere else. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay, so there's some sort of, like, municipal office or something that we have to go to. This is my first time playing this game, if that's not evident. Alright. That's not a door. Here we go. Zerka office? That's probably where we want to be. Bingo.
Kuyabi Juskuna Chitanai. Ina kun mama rulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Gundi la boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun best chingpa ma rulira.
Alright. I assume this is Our Lady in
Can
question.
I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company? If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
What?
Griff? Oh, there's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation.
Nice. This lady is definitely a scumbag.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies.
I know a guy like that.
Prove it. We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him. He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances. Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find
Yikes.
his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job. As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any finance. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please. Very well. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it... We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without...
So you said that if you play as a Sith, it changes your appearance. It's kind of like the original Fable, or the Fable games. Does it give you like veins on your face or something, or certainly not horns? Maybe. They have horns in Fable.
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but the Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our mine. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later.
I do want to do another playthrough. I feel like there's some funny dark side dialogue choices that I have had to withhold myself from choosing.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation, here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very well.
I think we've asked her everything, though.
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the... I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the swoop track.
Another swoop bike
There's
race.
also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with... Farewell.
Alright. That was an informative discussion. What does she need?
Yes, I suppose I can understand your curiosity, given the bond that connects us. Very well. I'll tell you a bit about myself. I was found to be strong with the Force at a young age, as most Padawans are. As a girl, I was given to the Order to be trained. When I joined the Order, I left my family on Talravan, as all Padawans do. My family is still there, the last that I heard. I've had little contact with them. Relationships with family members are fraught with powerful emotions. Such extremes are to be avoided. Anger and hate are the worst, but even love can lead to folly. Emotional entanglements can be dangerous. They can impair rational thought. They can lead to outbursts. It can be a hard lesson to learn, I was not on good terms with all of my family, but I do remember missing my father. Very close. I was only a little girl when I left my family, but I still remember him fondly. I was not on good terms with my mother. I was only a little girl when I left, but I was old enough to resent her and the way she pushed my father into treasure hunting. I spent all my young life on ship. She whittled away my father's entire fortune, and I hated her for it. I think she... A child is too young to understand the sacrifices that must be made. It's better if they have no contact with their family Once I was older, I realized the wisdom of this policy. A Jedi must do what is needed, personal desires notwithstanding. Love can only obscure and confuse. Even a Jedi cannot always control the feelings of the heart. We must do our best to guard against it, no matter what the cost. But some sacrifices are hard. I do not wish to discuss this anymore. I would rather return.
Alright.
Chua Pengti, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikut, Kakin Cha Nawabakaon, Chiwi Aita Kat,
This guy doesn't want to talk.
Chiwa Aita Kan, Kakin Cha.
Pop quiz, go. What's your question? Which of the following did KOTOR not come out on?
La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non. Kuya mi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chifonkabi. La boda ni winkis matoma. Wana kun bes chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang non. Kuya mi just kuna jitanai. Ina kun ma marulira rachikun. Slimo patona. Mundi hadonga chifonkabi.
Which of the following did KOTOR not come out on? A. iOS Android, B. Xbox, C. PlayStation, or D. PC? The answer, which is surprising, I don't really understand what the barrier is for them to release it on there, but it's PlayStation. KOTOR's never been on a PlayStation console to this day, despite them announcing a remake that has not come out yet. And God knows when that will come out. I hope it's good, whenever that is. But yeah, it's pretty bizarre that, I know there was a lot of noise about the port for the Switch a couple years ago. There's like a limited run games version of KOTOR 1 and 2. And then I think they even said they were going to patch in like missing content to KOTOR 2. And then that never came to fruition. Yeah, it's weird that it never got ported to PlayStation. It's only on Xbox, and I think the most modern port you can play PC, Xbox, Series consoles, and Switch. We're playing on original Xbox right now. Easiest to mod? I would say PC, right? That would make most sense to me. Really? I've never heard of anyone modding games on Android. What makes it easier than PC? Because on PC, wouldn't you think you could just move around files? I don't know if it's the same with Android. Is this the droid you were talking about?
just kuna jitanai. Ina kun la boda ni winki smack toma. Wanna confess.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
What? We're getting ambushed. Damn.
Yeah?
Sure.
What's the matter?
Yes? I'm here.
What? Huh?
Sure.
Yes?
Huh?
What?
So we just got a bunch of loot from the ambush, but I think it's like all double-bladed lightsaber. Is that better than mine? I mean, does more damage. I don't know. Like, are you supposed to equip dark side weapons and stuff? Dark Jedi robe. It's better than mine. Any downside to that? Don't seem like it.
Yes?
Go to the cantina. I'm wondering where the droid shop is. This looks like it might be a droid shop. Yup.
Solo,
And if the unit proves even more uncooperative once we purchase it,
Alright, we want the droid. We want this translator.
Gee, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Warehouse workers have a bad habit of paying off their debts with other people's property.
5,000 credits. Well, I'm not gonna say that to him. I still don't have enough money. We need to sell some stuff. Alright, so we have 2105, so we're relatively close to the 2500. I mean, we have a giant surplus of med packs, because now we can heal as Jedi. Get rid of that. I don't want to sell lightsabers. I like collecting them. Although I must admit, I don't really know if I need them. I mean, are mines very good? I mean, they're probably useful, situational. I'm being way too stingy about selling stuff. Where are those mines at that we were looking at? I kind of want to sell one of those. I'm just going to sell the blaster pistols. I feel like those are like starter weapons and probably not all that good. I mean, this is just like, do you like different colored lightsabers? Because we have that. I'm going to sell this one, I guess. Because I mean, my main lightsaber is blue. Don't see a reason to carry that around. Alright, we have enough money. Yay!
and if the unit proves...
Alright. We charisma'd our way to a discount. I sold enough stuff to afford it.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
I like this guy already. This is the dude from the cover. He's on the cover of the game.
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated unadulterated violence. At your command, of course, Master. Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Oh, so he's literally dark side. Is that possible that a droid can be dark side aligned? I think we're gonna drop mission for now and keep Bastilla. We can always go back to the ship and add her back. Alright, so what is our guy's deal? Our new guy. Oh, we only get one. Two weapon fighting. Alright, we've got him all caught up in terms of leveling. And we just put two weapon fighting on him, so let's switch out some weapons. Oh, like two heavy blasters? Looks like it. Two heavy blasters it is for our boy. Alright, let's rock.
Sure.
Well, who else is in here, actually? Some little fellas. Nothing to do with them? Okay. Should we go to the cantina? Because we did skip that before. What a beautiful day on Tatooine. This place sucks. Just kidding. It's just a dust bowl.
Something you want, Spacer? Go talk to the office if you want to complain about conditions here. I don't want... Seems like every other person I meet is complaining about something. Well, it's not going to get better, so...
Dang.
I don't really have any interest in... Nobody we've brought, that's for sure. Our expert said this rock was supposed to have mining potential to last for years. Nothing but garbage ore, good for nothing. You ever try to sell someone garbage? My name's Mud in 3 Systems. Like I said before, I don't much care what you think. I'll be on the street if business keeps dropping. All right then. Good. Have a look.
Go to the Zerk offices if you want.
Well now, what can Gandalf do for you? It's been a while. Usually it's some kid wondering what my old racing days were like. I was back. I'm not sure what I have that you would be interested in. I'm just an old swoop jock that doesn't have the head for it any. Ah, something I know. Well, something I used to know. My race. The best place to race is wherever the track treats you sweet and your times are golden. You get hung up on any one track and he'll end up like me. My favorite stop was Taris. Yeah. Always look forward to going back. Now, I don't want to touch my bike at all. Maybe I wasn't in the winner's circle lately, but I'm still... A woman? I never won on Taris, but it was always my first stop on the circuit and the last if I could help it. That doesn't matter now. You can't ask for more certain closure than the whole planet being gone. Poof, boom, gone. Oh, well, past my prime by any measure. I started late, too. Not like the... It's a cutthroat business. I've seen some of them burn out after a year. They get dangerous, and that's not everyone, of course, but it happens. I'm a has-been, I'll admit, but dying while you're on top is still...
The voice acting in this game is really solid, I have to say. Is this the best place for racing? What can you tell me about other racers?
I don't really talk to any of them. I know Zara's from the circuit, and we couldn't ask for a tougher lady. She's smart, too. I don't know the younger guys, but I've been watching Nico. Good to see someone doing it for the love of the race. I don't know, but some people just have some... That's an old track tale, you know, when the wind decides to stop fighting. All right, then. Ask me again in a few years, and it'll be me. I'm probably not going back out on it. But for now, I don't know any more than the next guy. But you should try the locals. Jawas, maybe. Funny little guy.
Did he just do a Jawa voice? Is that offensive? Can I ask about you in racing?
Keep safe. Yep.
Who's the little Jawa guy?
Well, fresh face for the game. I wonder, would you care to play? My name is Furco Nellis. My vice is Pazak. I'm sure you do, but I won't have answers. I leave other people to their business. Really, you'll have to seek information elsewhere. But if you want some Must I? An opinion would draw attention to myself. Very good. All right, but remember that
I'm hoping that skipping the Pazak games doesn't come back to bite me in some way.
Huh? Who are you then? Only new people that come to Junix Nard's Cantina are a long time. I don't have to tell you why the two don't mix well. Please keep any blaster fire to a... What, did some Zerka promoter tell you to come to this planet? I picked nothing here but sand and more sand. There's a little hunting and racing, but nothing that'll make us... You got a license there, don't you? Faz's Lodge will be open to you now. Nothing more. And since you got that license from Zerka, you know they look for bounties of their own. They're the ones with credits to pay and interest. All right, then. You suppose you're fishing for a reaction to the destruction of Taris? Well, I'll tell you, it's about time someone kicked the Republic in the tail and got things moving. I guess this... Don't get me wrong, all those deaths were horrible. No. Just no. I don't look for trouble. You'll have to talk to people yourself if you want more than that. Yeah.
Alright, so it sounds like we need to go back to the Hunter's Lodge to go pick up some quests. Or bounties, at least. Alright. To the Hunter's Lodge. What are these Jawas up to? Always a little suspicious. Suspicious characters. Yeah, I think once we get the bounties, we can head out into the desert, I think. I mean, we're pretty much broke at this point because we spent all the money on the droids, so I probably should do, like, either the swoop bike races or play some cards, but I don't want to slow down at this point. Should I talk to the main guy in here? This dude, he seems like he knows. Comad? Which guy is Comad? Is he any of these guys?
You know, I don't... Good hunting.
Let's keep rolling. Nothing in there. All these are not... I mean, I wonder if it's just the Zerka office. Maybe it's just the office there.
Something you want? I don't have a lot. All right. I repaired the sand crawl. Have you? Not many hunters have tried in the past. I see the damage. I have no idea. I don't go out on the desert if I can help it. I'm sure the sand... Oh, the big crawlers head out at dawn. Doesn't help avoid the sand people, though. They attack pretty regular, no matter what Zerka Corporation tries. Well, it's a hole in the galaxy as far as I'm concerned. I doubt... But that's happened before. Well, Tatooine fools people. It looks like it might have a... Before a company learns this, they've already set up community. Company pulls out, cities dry up, and after a few... No one is. I guess it looked like a promising mining planet, but the metal... I tell you, I've been a mechanic my whole life. And I've never seen anything corrode as fast as Tatooine metal. It's why whoever was here before left, and why Zerka will leave, and why whoever comes next will leave. Well, Tatooine, before a company... Company pulled... All right, then.
Okay, is there a bounty terminal in here? Doesn't look like it. That's it. So there is no bounty office. Let's just go. Let's just freaking go, bro. Let's go. We're gonna go to the Dune Sea. Muad'Dib. Muad'Dib.
No one leaves Anchorhead. Well, let's see it. All right. I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file. You'll need it.
Wow. That's the desert.
Hello there. You're heading out into the desert? You're a hunter, right? You must be if you've been... When you see Tanis, and I know you old boys always stick together, tell him his wife hopes he enjoys the anniversary. You're just another of his buddies from that hunting club. I know your kind. Well, he can do what he wants. He'll get what he deserves. I bought my own license just so I could see the...
Just a little something to remember me by. Something that symbolizes our years together. Of course, he'll never understand how appropriate it is. He can't talk his way out of this one. He's not smart.
Wow.
Oh, I'm through planning. I just left him a little mess that he has to take care of. But he's not. I'm sure you do. Like I said, when you see him, tell him his wife Marlena says...
Damn! Although he did kind of seem like a piece of shit, but... I don't know. Wow, look at that view. Look at that. Looks like there's like some sort of distant barrier. So I think we have to get ourselves some sand people costumes. Outfits, whatever. This is a big environment. Are those sand people? What is that? I don't know. I don't like the look of that. That looks like bad news, doesn't it?
Anyone out there? Could you help? I seem to be, doomed.
Oh, this was the trap that she set for him?
Hold on there. How about talking to me before you go messing with those things? Hey there, thanks for stopping. I appreciate it. I've been stuck without water for hours. Wasn't looking good. Oh, hey, it's you. I remember you at Foz's place. Could I get you to help out a fellow hunter? Please? Well, it would appear that I've worn out my welcome with my wife Marlena. She fixes my droids. Fixed them good this time.
Commentary. One would hope the female is better at repairs than Yukalaka. I still would like to crush his neck, Master.
I triggered some sort of trap she programmed. She probably figured I wouldn't be smart enough to get out. Yeah, she was right. You know, now really isn't the time for a lecture. Of course, I might be... Look, friend, some may talk about honor. Something about me not following her archaic rules for proper conduct in a marriage. I swear I never...
So, this guy sucks, but I don't think he should be left for dead.
Hey, I'm the victim here. I'm not sure how divorce works where you're from, but this is a little extreme. The wife put a kink in my battle droids. They're in some sort of discharge loop. And if she knew I wouldn't know how to fix them. Could you try to do some repairs? They don't care if you move.
I say leave him.
You're pretty heartless for such a pretty lady, you know?
I take it back. Let's congratulate his wife.
Commentary. I say we blast the meat bag and save you the trouble, Master.
What's with all the droids lately? My wife get to you too?
Negative. I just don't like organic meat bags. Except for the Master, of course.
I'd, really appreciate a bit of help. Please? Just access each droid's repair interface. You'll have to do some tinkering, but be careful. One explosion I can survive. Oh, and, ignore the message Marlena left in there. No way do I deserve this, I swear.
I mean, I don't think it's a good thing to, like, let him die, is it? Alright, we're gonna send TK to take care of this stuff. Dang. What? Do I have to do a math problem? So it's used 100 small pulses. Am I stupid? So do I have to do this for each one? Alright, 2 for 2. Maybe? Okay, who's left? Alright, I think we're done. Let's talk to our divorced dad over
That
here.
was unpleasant. Thanks for your help. I'd have been a goner. Hey, you never asked me for anything, but I consider my life worth something. Thanks again. I doubt any of those uptight hunters would have helped, and I doubt them. I'm heading back to the shop. I hope she left the manuals for these things behind.
So that didn't give us any morality points. I definitely could have swore we were going to get some good light side points there. These guys, well, hopefully they drop our little costume that we're looking for.
What can I...
You're ready.
Alright, we got our first outfit. I don't know if we need one for everybody, though. Also, is the game supposed to be getting blurry like that? Like, am I going to freaking die from the heat? Okay. So we've got the same people clothing on. I don't know if we need to equip it for everybody or what.
What can I do?
Master? What?
Oh. Well, they think I'm sand people now. I might have goofed that. Probably don't want to equip it until we get closer to the sand people territory.
They were like animals. It was horrible. Who are you? Ah, it doesn't matter. Can you handle a blaster and they attack again? I doubt we could hold out on our own against another wave of them. You would be right. Came out of nowhere. Wait, damn it. Here they come again. How did it do?
Here.
Sure. What?
What can I do?
Sure.
You shall fall. What can I do?
Thanks for your help. I don't think we'll try holding this. Did the company send you? It's about... Well, you've got a lot of work ahead of you. Do you know about their enclave in the south? Don't even try to go near. They've taken all the Zerka weapons that were supposed to protect our sandcrawlers. That place is a fortress, a death trap. You'll have to find some way to sneak into the place. That is not my job. Just that they attack everything on sight. Well, I suppose they don't attack each other, but any outsider's as good as dead. The company tried to arm us and even set up remote self-powered turrets on the mining route, but that just made things worse. We're not soldiers. They still kill us and then take our weapons off our corpses. They even had the Jawas disable the turrets and set... It's like a fortress now. I don't know how you're going to break through all of that. Me, I'd sneak. They use whatever they scavenge. They seem to hate our technology, but it's not like you need to be a genius to operate them. They probably don't even bother with special settings. They just watch for people approaching and switch them. I don't have time for this sort of thing. Yeah, so do we. There's no way we're repairing this thing while getting attacked over and over. Ah, the Jawas will salvage it eventually anyway. Then we can buy it back and start over.
I got about 10 minutes left in this stream. Gotta make some dinner. So let's see how far we can make it. I'm gonna put on our Sand Beetle disguise. And hope we don't get, hopefully we can make some peace. What? So they still can't. They still think I am a threat.
Sure. What?
So we have to get everybody's Sand People clothing, or maybe just the two of us.
What can I...
Maybe it's that simple.
Ready? Yes.
Yes?
Ready? Yes.
What the hell? They just got bombs out here now.
Anyone! I'm trapped under here. Please help me. Please help! I can't get out.
3, 2, 1.
What the hell? Well, we failed the check there. Well, that's a damn shame. I don't know which of these are bombs anymore. I feel like everything I loot out here is gonna end in tragedy.
Yes?
Ready? Yes.
So
What can I do?
Ready?
what? So even just talking to them, oh. So we did not pull the entire crowd, it was just the one guy. Perhaps we just keep going. Okay, so we're in the Sand People territory. This is probably where we need to go to negotiate once we get all the way there, but we made a little dent into I'm used to talking about Tatooine. Made a little dent into Tatooine today. We'll come back and pick up from Sand People territory next time.